About $100,000 a month in ad spend. Are you looking to learn how to run profitable YouTube ad campaigns on a consistent basis here in the year 2020 and beyond? Well, if you answered yes to that question, make sure and stick around all the way to the end of this video. Hey, what's up guys? Nick Arapkalis here. Welcome to this video. As we just talked about, if you're looking to generate profitable YouTube ad campaigns on a consistent basis here in the year 2020 and beyond, you are in the right place. But why should you even be listening to me? Why am I qualified to be teaching this type of stuff? Well, if you've been following the channel for any period of time, you probably know the kind of the progression that we've gone through in terms of generating very high profit, high ROAS YouTube ad campaigns, like a 700% ROI and 900% ROI. We even ran a campaign where we only spent $600 and got a $27,000 in sales. It was a pretty insane campaign and we continued to run it. But you know, there's a lot of intangibles in that. But I'm just telling you that stuff because I am qualified to teach this type of stuff when a lot of other people are just kind of, you know, testing with a few dollars here and there. I also have a Facebook group. It's called YouTube Ads Mastery. Feel free to join that. It's a free group. But the other thing I wanted to share with you guys all here in this video as well is I recently just got hired by a marketing agency that specializes in YouTube advertising. And they do about $100,000 a month in ad spend. So I oversee a lot of that now, and just having my eyes on all that type of stuff, you tend to learn a lot, like very quickly when you just are able to test with a lot of money. So yeah, I just wanted to share that type of stuff because I know there's a lot of people like acting like they know how to run campaigns when they haven't really ever run any money, spent their own hard-earned money, and certainly haven't been able to manage $100,000 worth of ad spend on a monthly basis. So just want to let you know that I am qualified to be teaching this type of stuff. The other thing I wanted to say is that I'm just about putting the finishing touches on a new mini course that I'm putting together, and I'm going to start selling it. Okay, it's going to be anywhere from probably like $47 to $147. That's probably what I'm going to put the price point at. But right now, I am actually still looking for a few beta testers because I want to get a little bit more feedback before I launch it to the public. And so what I decided to do is I wanted to offer it to my YouTube audience first. So the only stipulations that I have in order for you to get free access to this course, which again, I'm probably selling upwards of $147, is all you got to do is 1, subscribe to the channel, and then 2, just let me know down in the comments that you're subscribed and that you want it. And if you could also give me a little bit of feedback on this video to tell me what you got most out of it, if stuff could have been improved, that would help out significantly. In addition, I am also putting the finishing touches on a free PDF report that will be in the description. That is in the description now. I just about to put the finishing touches on that. That is 100% free. So if you'd like to click on that, it'll take you over there. I'm calling it the Tube Ads Playbook as of right now. I might change the title, but just wanted to let you know all the free valuable information that I have for you. I also have this YouTube Ads playlist where I've made a ton of videos, so feel free to click on that. I'll also put the link down in the description. So I know this was a long opener, but I just wanted to share all the valuable stuff that I have for you guys for free because I want to become one of the most sought after YouTube advertisers in the world. That's like one of my biggest visions right now. So I really want to give a ton of value out, and yeah, so now that we got it all the way, I know I might get some slack for just having all of that in there when I should just be getting to the content, but I just want to let you know that I have a strong vision for this and I really want to help you guys. And obviously, like I said, we have a free Facebook group where we do Facebook Lives where you can come in, ask questions all the time, and just a lot of content for you to digest. And yeah, so let's jump in on my computer here and show you kind of like some things to look out for, some things that are really going to help you set up a campaign, and most importantly, optimize that campaign with all the targeting, different options, and just some other little tidbits that are really going to help you in your YouTube advertising endeavors. So here we are on a new campaign, and this is so important right here, is to really know exactly what you're looking to do in terms of your objective, because a lot of people just think they can set something up and put any type of objective in when that's not necessarily the case. I mean, yeah, you still can get results, but if you say you only want views and you actually wanted sales, like there can be a lot of disconnect there, and because of that, your campaigns can be a lot more expensive. So the typical campaigns that I run are typically lead campaigns, But if you're just starting out, what I would recommend is just going with create a campaign without goals guidance. And you can do what's called a CPV campaign. And basically what that means is you're just bidding on a cost per view. Once you start getting more data within your account, then you can start running lead campaigns, because I assume like you're trying to make money off of your YouTube ad campaigns. Therefore, you want to start generating leads and then therefore sales. And so that is kind of the route that I go. Now, the thing I will tell you right now is that if you are running a CPV campaign and you are going for leads, it's going to be a lot more expensive. Okay, just to give you a little bit of context, one of my clients, we started them with a CPV campaign because they just started a brand new ad campaign, actually a brand new ad account. And so we started them on CPV just to get a bunch of data within their ad account, and we were getting leads for like $20. And that was way too high what we wanted to spend, so we switched it right over to CPA campaign, or a max conversion campaign, and it dropped that lead cost to about $2. And that was obviously a significant difference. And that was one of my that's one of my clients where we just closed a $1,000 deal. He actually just sent me this text message the other day saying he closed a $1,000 deal, and he actually has closed like a couple thousand more since he sent that. So really exciting stuff, but that's why it's so important to really figure out what you want to do with your campaign. You have to know that 100%. You have to know that. Okay, so I'll actually kind of show you both right here. We go to create campaign without goals guidance, and you click on video. Always go for video, and then custom video campaign. We hit continue. And this is where you would set up your CPV campaign, where it's you're bidding on the cost per view. So I typically go with a daily budget. I'll always start small, but as soon as possible, I will scale up. And I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. But basically the big difference here, we'll come back into all this type of stuff, but the difference here with a CPV campaign and a CPA campaign is what you're bidding on. So here we're bidding on how much we want to pay for a view. So in this case, usually what I do on any type of CPV campaign is usually 10 cents. I know some people can get away with bidding a lot less, but typically that's kind of what I go with. So that's all you would really do in terms of a CPV campaign. I want to go back and actually show you how to set up a max conversions campaign or a CPA campaign, because those are the places where I actually get the most profit. I'm never really too focused on a CPV campaign, just the initial testing data so I can get data in my account, and then therefore I can start running ads on the CPA campaign. So we're back here, and now I want to show you how to set up a leads campaign. And we'll just go to video, of course, because we're doing YouTube. And you have two different options here. You can go with a max conversions or a target CPA. Now, if you're a bit newer, I would just stick with max conversions because there's just a lot less guesswork. If you're a little bit more targeted, or you're a little bit more of a veteran and you have more data and you know what kind of cost per acquisition you're getting, then you can start bidding on that. Say you're getting leads for $5, then now you can bid on $5 leads. Or you can, they'll give you a suggestion as well, where Google Ads, like this would be right in the middle there, where they're saying anywhere from 322 to 457 based on what the data is saying in my campaign. So $5 would be good, and then sometimes I can start lowering this where I start bidding on 4 and it might get a little less expensive. Okay, obviously you want to put in your daily budget, and then I always take off display network. I usually just do English because that's the only type of people that I want to target. And then I know some people that like to break this apart, but I always usually put the big 5 in here, which is United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and United Kingdom. So I put 5 of them in there. I won't type them in because that usually just takes a little while. Additional settings I'll show you here. One thing I always like to do is come into devices and do specific devices and take off TV screens. Okay, just because people can't actually click on TV screens, so there's no point in advertising on them. There's a lot of different targeting options. Here's the thing I will tell you is 90% of my campaigns, I'm doing keyword campaigns. And I would just recommend that you do that. You can go over to YouTube and find whatever keywords you want to use. I'll show you a little tactic, a little trick that you can do. Let's say that we want to do something to do with, let's just say sleep, because I've been interested in this. Something like how to sleep fast, and we'll do that, and we'll hit space, and now we can hit this report search predictions, and we come in here and we copy all of those. We hit copy, come back into our video campaign, and we can simply just paste those in here. Now obviously make sure that it makes sense. Like some of these, like I would probably take out these two. That doesn't make too much sense to me. I'm not sure what that is, so maybe I might take that out, but then I would run that in there. And honestly, I wouldn't put too many keywords in there because sometimes the spin can get very dispersed across a ton of different keywords, and therefore you're not gonna like know what the data is. So I'll just throw in a few, and then obviously put your video in here. Let's just come in and take a video, show you how this works. I'll just copy the link address, come in here. So I always come in and I do a skippable in-stream ad because that's what's going to drive the most revenue. That's where all the revenue comes from. If you're doing some type of CPV campaign, you can bid on just discovery ads. I still test with a little bit of that, but if you're just going for profit right away, I always do a skippable in-stream ad. Obviously, put the link of your website and put that in there, and then all this type of stuff. I usually put like learn more, and then something like video training or whatever I'm giving away. And then I would just hit create campaign. So that's kind of how to set up a campaign, but I want to come back here and just talk to you a little bit. Now, in terms of like the script, now I've made previous videos, and again, I would strongly recommend go checking out this playlist because I have a bunch of stuff about scripts. But I guess my question to you is like, would you like me to make another video that is specifically about creating scripts? And if that is the case, put in scripts down below. A couple other things I've been toying around was actually putting together a masterclass and actually writing a full in-depth physical book on YouTube ads. So if you guys are interested in either one of those, because I know it's fairly popular these days, put in masterclass or physical book down in the comments as well, so I can kind of learn if this is something that you would want to be educated on. But the things that also I wanted to share with you is that, actually I'm going to come back here real quick. So actually I want to run back in here. So basically I'll create the campaign. I have to put in a URL, obviously. This is just for example purposes. I didn't want it actually to run, but I want to create the campaign. And then what I want to show you, if you're getting low quality leads, if you've been running this and this is a problem where your leads are a little bit more low quality, I want to show you a fix on how to do that. So I want to come to the campaign, and then basically what I want to do is I want to come into demographics, and there's a few things that you can do that can really increase the quality of your lead. The first thing that you can definitely do is come over to household income, and what I usually will do is I'll take off lower 50%, and then I will also take off unknown. And that's just like one thing right away you can do. You can also do that in terms of like age. If you know that like in your demographic 18 to 24-year-olds don't really have much money, you can exclude them. And then I would probably, if you're going to do that, I would exclude the unknown as well. Now this might constrict your traffic a little bit, but again, it's going to just increase the quality of your traffic. Okay, and you can do that across the other demographics. But that's one thing that I wanted to share with you guys. That's something that we came across recently that's been helping out significantly. The other thing that I want to share with you that this is very important, and I actually got it from a book that I read by Russell Brunson. I made a video about this, actually this video right here, about his book, and he talked about one of the biggest differences from him selling 1,000 books a week versus one of his competitors selling 5,000 books a week with YouTube ads, or not even just YouTube ads, but just ads in general, is that the other guy that was selling more had so many more ads. So I strongly recommend that type of stuff, is because and that's what I share a lot in my courses and programs and my inner circle and all that kind of stuff. Create a lot of ads, and you want to constantly be breaking your ads, because sometimes you'll put up like 5 different ads and one will be getting $5 leads, the other one will get $10 leads, the next one will get $20 leads, and it's just across the board. And so you want to start like Xing out all the ones that aren't working as well, and you want to scale up on the ones that are winning. So just creating lots of different ads, even changing up the first 5 seconds of the ad can be very helpful if you do that. And the other thing that I just really wanted to share is that this is all just kind of the start. This is all the beginning. Where the real magic with YouTube advertising comes from is really in the optimization. You come through and you're looking through all the data. Let's say we come through our keywords again, and basically what this will be telling us is like how many conversions each one is getting. So, you know, this how to sleep fast Natalie's outlet might be getting $5 leads, and then this next one is getting, you know, $20 leads. So what we can do is we can chop off that one after we start getting enough data, and then it's just going to start slowly like popping the right video or the right keywords up towards the top, and therefore it's just this constant dance. That's really what it comes down to, is it's a dance between Google and yourself, and just seeing how you can like really maneuver so you can get the best results possible. So I know there's a lot in this video, but I just wanted to give you guys a lot of value in this video. Again, if you would like to go check out the playlist that I have here on YouTube, go check out this video. You can click on the little button in the top right corner, or the link is down in the description. And then if you do want to get access, early beta access to my course that I'm about to sell, I just want a few more beta testers. Again, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and then comment down below that you have subscribed and that you would like that. And if you could, it would really mean a lot if you just simply told me what you got out of this video. In addition to that, the other resources that I have are all down in the video description, but I have my Facebook group, YouTube Ads Mastery. I also have my Tube Ads Playbook. It's kind of a PDF report that shows you like the 5 main secrets to YouTube advertising. And then if you guys also could let me know, I'm thinking about putting together a masterclass. I'm also thinking about actually writing a physical book. So if you could let me know down in the comments if you'd like any of that type of stuff. But yeah, please give me your guys' feedback. Again, make sure and subscribe to the channel, because we're constantly making videos. We're constantly doing this because I have a strong vision for becoming one of the world's most sought after YouTube advertisers, and I really want to help you guys. So join our Facebook group, join our community, because you're going to have results if you implement the stuff that we teach in my communities, whether that's on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever. So thanks for watching this video. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next video.
Tonight.